Hello and welcome. Today is a first of a three-part video presentation based around is it time to stop using particular materials? I'm not going to be telling you what to do, I'm just going to be suggesting what I'm going to be doing. If you care to follow suit, that's completely up to you, but I'm just suggesting reasons why we may not want to use these particular materials again or in a modified use. It's completely up to you. Your plot, your rules. It's quite a favourite saying of mine, and it's completely true. Today is all about plastic weed membrane. This stuff down here. I'll cover that in a minute. It's got its uses, but the mess it's made this year for me is quite astounding. Anyway, let me present to you the reasons why I am going to be reducing my usage. The audio on this was affected by the wind, so when it came to playing it back, it was no good. So you have to listen to me narrate over the top of it instead. This is an area on the old allotment that had black weed control membrane down, and the couch grass has grown up through it. So it is a complete and utter ecological mess, this particular section. The couch grass roots are so massed beneath it, and the top growth is such a vigorous amount that it'd be a devil to remove, almost impossible. And yeah, it's just 100% not a permanent solution. It should be treated as a seasonal solution at the very least. And just to prove a point, this is a section of material that I used under the paths, and what you'll see here is one season's worth of growth poked right through the plastic, and that's bindweed. And that's how quickly it can invade the plastic. Now then, this section I've left the background noise in because I wanted to demonstrate how bad this plastic was. This is the strawberry bed that I removed that had bindweed growing up through it. Here's a bit of the bindweed, so it hasn't stopped that because that just grew through the holes and underneath the bindweed, underneath the plastic. This plastic was a devil to get up again, and this is only 3 years old, new plastic, and you can hear it ripping. So all I've done for 3 years worth of weed control is make a load of plastic waste and mess. So this has put me off using plastic membrane under any sort of crops that previously I would have used. I just wonder if we're using a lesser grade plastic now with our chase to the bottom. And by chase to the bottom, I mean our relentless ability to get the cheapest material to do the same job. So we've actually reduced quality by customer demand for the lowest price. Now this is showing you just what a mess it is. The strands that form around a cut, these little strands that come separated from the main mass and then end up in your soil as small bits of debris. Real pollutant. But there is a solution that does work, and that is by, instead of cutting, burning the holes through the plastic. Not with a naked flame, because that tends to literally catch fire to the plastic and it doesn't seal it as well with such hot temperatures. But it's by heating something like a baked bean can with a blowtorch so it's really hot, and then pressing it through, and it instantly seals the plastic. Now this is my friend Tim's plot, and he uses this technique, and as you see there's no frayed edges on it. And plastic is useful. When you grow a crop like sweet potatoes here, there's no doubt about it, the warmth that it attracts and the moisture it will still let through, as well as not allowing evaporation, definitely benefits a crop. So there are definitely circumstances where I would say it is a benefit. And as you see, when it comes to harvesting time, the soil is lovely and clean underneath. Another time where the benefit is, this is springtime. And what I've done here is I've early sown seed potatoes, and it will be still prone to frost at that time of year, but that black plastic again will just keep the edge off any frost. It will make a difference between an early crop of potatoes by about 3 weeks and not. I'm not saying masses of plastic is great, but as you can see, look, the areas that are left bare are growing weeds. Underneath the black plastic, it's absolutely fine and keeps the soil in really good condition. It's just the plastic element making strand waste in amongst all your organic growing. When you have large areas like this covered over, it's necessary to keep it covered with sufficient weight on top of it so it doesn't blow away. This plot beside me here is getting a little bit ripped apart in the storms. It won't prevent the odd weed coming through, like you see there, but as you see behind me, it's in pretty good condition. For beginners, newcomers, it's definitely a great start because it helps clear a lot of the waste away. It won't kill off the real persistent weeds that are established, but it will stop all new stuff. It will stop all annuals, and it'll give a good start in the spring. So whether you decide to use it or not is your choice. My choice is that I won't be using it as much. There's definitely situations where you will use it. Thank you very much for joining me once again, guys, and until next time, all the best.